You guys really know that I'd much rather be focused on other things at times. And so it brings me to the point of wondering, do I have to shut it off myself? You know, am I supposed to be trying to show you guys these 20-foot walls of blackberry bush that are being created around us to stop you from looking at the front door of Bigfoot? Give you a better view here of how it's changed here. For any of you that might remember, recall, or want to look up a video, Bigfoot's front door, something like that. But yeah, this is my life, man, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm complaining. You know, I don't know if I should quit. In the way of YouTube, I mean. Like, I was here for an hour and a half, and I'm just tons of stuff going on. You know, that I could be pointing out, and I question what for. It's like, I feel in some respects that I guess I could look at it more like now I'm going over a good history patch of natural life, because that's like here I'm back at where I've been before. So now we get to see some changes of the front door of Bigfoot and different things. But I don't lose the relationship, right, guys? You know, it's a pretty one-sided relationship going on 3 years. Not completely one-sided. I'm still here. That's telling us a little something. But you know, I just looking for something that'll inform me my next months again or something like that, because I can get little stimulations that hold me over a month or two. And I thought this living out of town and having that commute all the time would be a hopeful thing, but I'm questioning if it's just the right thing to be doing, constantly just being in their face. Like, anybody ever watched that movie, The Grizzly Man? Something like that. And the guy, he was like a 150-pound guy. And he used to, for many, many years, like 10 years or something like that, or 20 years, he was going up to the Alaskan grizzly bears once a year or something for a certain season. And in his last year, he died. But from making foolish mistakes and thinking he went out of the natural part of it and kind of felt he had a special connection, I believe, and overran his stay. Anyways, and he overran his stay. You know what? How, he was able to determine his information by the biology science that we've done on bears previous his work. Now, because of my work and other researchers who have done pretty close, continued information about these beings, where they're actually giving information and you're picking up on information, whether they're explaining it or you just are picking up on it yourself through a show, her show. Yeah, there's different ways of doing it. And yes, that kind of all what's going on here is this is 100 years before, when it all really opens up. Is it 50 years before it all really opens up? Or during my time, is it going to continue to, like, I've already explained the damage they do and all that kind of stuff. Like, I've explained a lot of stuff, and people keep coming and keep clicking into it and keep realizing that the guy's not bullshitting. Like, something's going on here. I questioned my doctor yesterday. Came down for a little checkup thing, and I questioned him and said, in your own personal opinion, when it comes in regards to me, what do you think's going on? And he goes, I don't know. And I'm talking about my research stuff, and he knows that too. And then I said, how did I say it? I can't remember really, but I ended up pointing out. I said, you know why it's in part so difficult? And he goes, why? And I go, because I'm not a liar, and you know that. I have no issues with lying. I have no issues with drugs or alcohol. I have no issues really going on in my life. I accept my life. I got, some aches and pains and different things like that going on, or whatever type thing, right? I didn't get into that with him. I'm just saying that for your sake. And he understands that because, that's the part that we're not really talking about. We're talking about the abnormality of my story and stuff and such. And yeah, and then we said a few more things. I told him, how about this and that? And he said, okay, that sounds good. And yeah, we parted company. And I don't know how heavily he takes it or not, but it does puzzle him that it comes from me. And, we're in that office sometimes laughing together, or something's funny going on. It might even be about me and, my little thing in life. Or sometimes I kind of pop a joke about him and his life or something, even though I don't know much about his life, but I'll still, do that friendly stuff. And he's like my age. He's 3 days younger than me or something. So, yeah, the only difference is he's Japanese. Whoop-de-doo, but he's also Canadian born, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, he's just a Canadian. I'm just a born Canadian too, right? My heritage is Scotland. And around. Anyway, so, yeah, so say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. Enjoy how you want to enjoy, and hopefully I was giving you some good views back there. Yeah, it doesn't do a zoom in this mode, so peace out, Tin Man.